Alright, it was good YouTube. Out on my nighttime walk. Today is a nice little rest day, which was very much needed after that leg workout yesterday. My body is anti-TTT fragile. My body fragile. So I'm just gonna go around the block. I already completed my 10,000 steps for today. This is my second walk today. It's currently around like 2:30 a.m. I'm going for this walk just to, waste 30 minutes, but also get some extra steps in because I've been resting the whole day and get ready to watch the Golden State Warrior game. But yeah, man, it's been a good week, right? The week is coming to an end, even though it is a Monday, but like as my routine, like 3 days on, 1 day off, it's coming to a conclusion after today. We go into week 3 or 4. I don't even know, man. I think it's week 3 we're going into. Had my one meal today, which was lamb chops. Really nice. I enjoyed that with the same macadamia nuts mixed, honey roasted with peanuts. What else? The baby bowl had 3 of those. And I believe that was it. That's all I had today. Lamb chops, baby bowl, nuts, cream. Yeah. Didn't have the eggs today. No eggs. I'm just not hungry. That's the weird part about all of this. Like, my appetite is not really there, right? Maybe my body has just adapted to the whole eating once. Or it could be a mental thing as well, that I'm just mentally locked in on this challenge that, I'm not willing to mess up my results. You know what I mean? I'm putting in so much effort in the gym. I can see that it's paying off nice and slowly. My mental is very good at the moment, right? The work is getting done at an efficient level. I'm not wasting time. I'm not procrastinating. None of that stuff is happening to me for the last 2-3 weeks since I've okay, this is what I'm doing and I'm going for it, right? Everything's just been clear and I've just been focused. I feel like that's the main word I'm looking for. Focus. There's a level of focus I have to the point I don't waste time. It's like I get up, go for my walk, come back, edit the vlog, get my shorts and whatnot done. Boom, that's done. Then I'll record some content for Patreon, YouTube, get that uploaded, blah, blah, blah. Then I break my fast, obviously, eat good food, right? Once that food's eaten, I might go for another walk just to let it digest real quick, help it digest. If not, I get back to recording, do my thing, boom, boom, boom. And then end up going for the walk, right? Or I go and do my workout, right? So yeah, it's like I'm just locked in, and then I end up doing some drawing or editing after all of that before I go to sleep. So yeah, man, it's been good. I'm enjoying it as well. That's another key thing. It's not that I'm just getting things done, but I'm also enjoying getting things done, right? Which is also a very key part to all of this, because you can, well, what's the word I'm looking for? You can do things just to do things because you want this goal and there's this thing that you're trying to achieve, which is fair, cool, do that. But it's like when you're enjoying it, it just becomes that much easier, right? Like, I'm outside right now, it's raining a little bit, it's nothing crazy, but it's cold as well. It would have been easy for me to just say, nah, let me skip this walk and just stay home. I've already hit my 10,000 steps today. But no, if you can go for the walk, go for the walk. Get those extra steps in. It's only gonna help you, right? Move your body a bit more, because you sit down for so many hours. Sitting down for that many hours is not a good thing, but again, the work's gotta get done. So if I'm taking care of the work, I also gotta take care of myself. And I feel like in the way we're living right now in this world, there's a lot of pressure, of course, because everything's getting hella expensive. That's one thing, right? So you gotta work, you gotta put in them hours. But it's also, I feel like it is hard for people to actually take some time and take care of themselves, right? Whether that's going out, eating at a good restaurant, or going to the movies, or, you know, going out, partying, whatever it is. I don't shame people that do that kind of stuff. Some people do, some people are like, oh no, man, you just gotta stay locked in all the time. It's like, nah, brother, a 4-hour weekend partying ain't gonna sway you off your goals, right? If that's your way of getting out, getting away from being, you know, stuck in this thing, it helps you mentally as well. You know what I mean? Keeps you mentally stable, right? Because there's some people out there that don't do good in isolation, right? Let me stop so you guys can see me. Like, there's some people out there that genuinely don't do good when it comes to isolating themselves. They need to be around people, socialize, in order to get back to that work that they were doing before, right? Myself, I'm one of those people, I'm introverted. I don't need to be around people to be lively, be mentally stable. Some people, when they're not around other people, their mental gets affected. So to shame someone that likes to go out in order to connect with people and whatnot, get away from that thing that they're doing, in order to come back to that thing and be mentally good, how can you shame that? You know, like, everyone has different ways of dealing with things. Some people just need some good music and a couple drinks and then they're good. Some people just need to go to the movies with their popcorn and their, you know what I mean? Enjoy a movie, get back to reality. Some people need to get away for the weekend, travel a little bit, you know what I mean? Or some people just need to be surrounded by their family, have good vibes, good energy, come back, get ready to go. And then there's other people that are introverted, they just don't want to be around people. Myself, individual, look at me, I'm out here walking 2:30 in the morning. You know, but that's because I'm comfortable with this and I like this and this is me, right? But let's get back to the week. What kind of things can I change in order to make things easier for me? I mean, right now everything is going smooth, so it's like, why would you change anything, especially if the work is working, right? The 1 meal a day, I'm comfortable with it. I feel good, the energy is there. The training's been perfect. I don't really feel like my training has been suffering because I'm eating less. So that's one thing. So why would I want to reduce the calories there? 2, sleep has been really good. So that's another thing I wouldn't want to change. Honestly, the only thing that I feel like I can improve on is water intake. Yo, my water intake needs to be way better. 100%. That one there, that's probably the main thing that I need to increase, right? Because outside of like working out in the gym, during the day-to-day like activities, like I said, I'm sitting down most of the time, so I'm not using up that much energy. My brain doesn't tell me, Musa, you're feeling a bit dehydrated, you need to consume more water, right? Simply because I'm not moving. It's only when you move and do kind of physical activity, you think, oh shit, I'm dehydrated, I need to drink water. You can also be dehydrated just by sitting around, typing on a keyboard, focusing on something. You use a lot of energy just focusing, right? So I need to stay more hydrated during the day, even though I do drink teas, I drink a lot of energy drinks, that's another place I can definitely improve on, is by cutting down on energy drinks for sure, right? Right now I'm doing like 1, sometimes 2 a day. You know, caffeine. I loves me my caffeine. If you know, you know. But that's another place I can definitely cut down on. And I'm sure my sleep will probably improve. Like right now it's 2:30 in the morning. Obviously I have no caffeine, so I'm good. And obviously I'm low-key feeling a little bit tired, but I'll go home, probably draw for like an hour or 2. After the game, obviously I'm gonna go sleep, which will probably finish around like 5:30 in the morning. So yeah, that's pretty early for me to sleep, 5:30. Normally I sleep around 7, 8, depending on how much of in the zone I am. Like if I'm drawing and I'm in it and it's going well and I'm energetic, then I'm not stopping. That's how I operate. If I'm really in the zone, the work is going very well, why in the world would I stop? At the end of the day, I work for myself, so I have to kind of go off my energy. If my energy is at its peak and the drawing is going well, I'm in the zone, I'm not tired. why should I go sleep? Because I'm not waking up. I'm waking up to do the same thing that I'm doing right now, right? Which is the drawing. So might as well make the most of it. So that's why it's difficult to operate when you work for yourself, because you can say, I only want to work these hours to these hours. It's not going to be always like that. There's certain days you have more energy due to like certain other activities, right? And then there's other days where that activity, you don't really have energy for it. So you focus on something else, right? Some days I'm really like in the editing mood. So I get like a lot of the shorts done and whatnot, you know, YouTube edits, get that done because I'm in it, I'm in the zone, I'm enjoying it. And then there's other days where I'm like, I don't even want to edit a video. Like, I really don't want to do this right now. So it's very important to know yourself and know how you operate. Of course, discipline is doing something that you don't want to do, knowing that you have to do it, right? And obviously there are some days where it's like, I really can't be bothered to do this thing, but I know it has to get done. It's only going to help you and the business, so get it done, right? So yeah, caffeine is definitely something I need to cut down on. Water intake increase. What else is there? I don't know, you know. I didn't take my progress photo today, which that's on me. But since today is my rest day to like conclude the week, I'll definitely take it tomorrow. First thing, as soon as I wake up, I'll remember to take the progress photo. And it was also dark in my room and I didn't want to use lights. I wanted to use the actual daylight that I did when I took the first photo, right? Because, you know, sometimes lighting that shadows and stuff can make it look like you got more muscle here, more muscle there. So I'd rather just keep using natural lighting, but that's also on me to wake up on time, right? And not sleep until like 4:30, because that's when it starts to get dark here in Denmark. It gets dark pretty early. So definitely gotta wake up around 2, 3 in order to be able to take that progress photo. Other than that, I don't know, you know, there's nothing else really to talk about. I'm just looking forward to tomorrow, you know, push day again, part 2. Like I said, I'm sticking with this program probably for the rest of the year, right? The 3 days on, 1 day off. I don't feel like I'm going to change it, because why? I'm enjoying it. It's fun. There's no need to change the program. If you're enjoying it and you're having fun, you're making continuous progress, right? If anything, you just try to make sure the form is a little bit better, as it always can be. You know, if you can push a little bit more, maybe add an extra set here and there, you know, just try and keep improving. Maybe I need to up my protein slightly, but like I said, the energy's not there. The energy is still there. The muscle as well is still there. You know what I mean? Maybe when I get down, like I said, I will eventually start to make it 2 meals a day. But for now, I don't see the point in making it 2 meals a day. Like I said, when you are cutting, you are bound to be hungry. That's just the way it is. You're going to be hungry. You're going to have your moments where you're like, bro, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. But then you look at the time, you're like, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm going to sleep in an hour or 2. Shut up, suck it up, and just drink water, bro. Drink some water, forget about it. And like also teaching yourself that, like, just because your mind is saying I'm hungry because you're doing all these activities, you're working, you're moving, doesn't mean you're actually hungry, right? You know? So that's another thing, that even though I've been training for all these many years, I'm still learning. Like, that part never gets easy, right? Where it's like, bro, I'm hungry. I want a snack right now. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You're good. You're not hungry. You're good. This is part of the process. This is part of the process. You're in a caloric deficit. Your body's not used to this. So therefore it's signaling, yo, give me food. You normally give me food around this time. Please feed me. So you also got to teach yourself that as well. Even after all these years of, you know, having diets here and there, it doesn't get easier. But yeah, week 3, we did wake up at a new low weigh-in this today, which I'm happy with. It's the low 106. So yeah, when we first started this whole journey, we was 109 something, right? or was it 108? I don't know, but all I know is the numbers is going down, right? I'm liking the way my physique, you know, I like the way the body fat is coming off as well. So yeah, man, we just got to go into next week with some good energy, good positivity. I think I'm training with my little bro tomorrow. I don't know. Nothing. We said Tuesday, but we haven't really confirmed. You know, let's see if he messages me tonight, because he's obviously gonna watch the basketball as well. And yeah, man, it's starting to rain a little bit more heavier, so I'm gonna put this camera away before it gets absolutely soaked and I can't use it no more. Yeah, it's starting to rain very, very bad. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the little talk whenever you could really see my face, but I'm sure you could hear my voice. And yeah, tomorrow we got push day, week 3 or 4. I don't know which one it is, but take care of yourselves. Deuces. Love life. Love life. Let me get into the light. Let me get into the light. Let me get into the light. Love life. Peace.